a gorgeous day. Thank you all for coming out. This is so exciting for the city. It's not very often that any city in this country gets to open a brand new performance stage, and we're lucky enough in this city to be doing that this morning. So what a fortunate opportunity for all of us. My name is Joe Schiessl, and I'm the city's Parks and Public Facilities Director, and I'll be emceeing just this initial part here. And this is the part where we're going to thank a lot of people and say some nice words about this facility before we have a full day of programming. So we'll be programming all the way through dark tonight. We have over 20 acts that'll be taking part today, and we'll end the day with a series of fan films. It's a film festival that a local individual puts on. So that'll be a lot of fun tonight after it gets dark, and you'll get to see what this facility looks like after hours. So we're looking forward to all of that, and thankful that you could all be here today. I did want to say just a quick word going back in history about the old Greek theater. And some of you, especially in the arts community, are going to remember that. And back in the late 80s, kind of right around 1990 or so, the city tore down what was known as the Greek theater, and we replaced it with the Hampton Inn. And the Hampton Inn's a beautiful facility, waterfront hotel. It's been great for our community. But at that time, we lost a theater. And during that time, the city council said, we promise we will build another stage. And it took a few years to get here, but here we are. So this is bigger and better and bolder than that Greek theater ever was, and we're glad to be here. After that, right around 1993, I was going back through some old master plans, and I saw a plan over 20 years ago that showed this facility in this very location in John Dam Plaza. So it's been over 20 years that we've been planning for this after the loss of that Greek theater. So what a cool chance to open this thing up and replace that facility. So I hear some rounds of applause. Let's do that. We have the Veterans of Foreign Wars here. And at this point, I would like to invite the Veterans of Foreign Wars from Post 7952's Honor Guard to present the colors. If you're seated, I'll ask you to please rise now, and please stand for the national anthem, sung today by Kathy Kelly.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Our first speaker this morning is Senator Sharon Brown.
Welcome, everyone. This is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it?
When I look out here and I see moms and dads and kids, this is a little slice of Americana, and hooray for Richland for putting this all together. Let's have a big round of applause. There are so many people to thank here today for this. First, I want to thank Dave, the senior planner for the city of Richland, for having the vision for pulling this together. He was undeterred. It took a lot of years to get it done, but he got it done, and this is just absolutely gorgeous. I also want to thank our veterans that are out there. My dad's a vet, and no amount of thanks can express the gratitude we have to these fine men and women who have helped to protect this country and make it the beautiful, wonderful place that it is. So thank you to the vets. And also, one last shout out to my colleagues in the state legislature for helping to usher through a $300,000 grant for making this happen. We're very, very fortunate to have three of us up here on this stage, and we were able to get this done. And it is just wonderful to look out there and see that it's going to be put to really, really good use. And I can't wait to come and sit on the lawn and enjoy these wonderful concerts. So enjoy, everyone.
Next, we'd like to hear from Representative Larry Haler.
Good to see you all there this morning. This is a great dream. I remember the Greek Theater. I was the mayor of the city of Richland when we tore down the Greek Theater and put in the Hampton Inn. And we did at that time, that council and future councils after that did promise that they would bring a new venue to you here, and here it is today. It's great to see. And it's got a great name, HAPO. What a great bank, what a great institution that serves this community. And again, thank you for being here today, and I hope you have a great weekend. And please, whenever we have events here, let's get this crowded, be here, and I'm going to try to be here to quite a few of them this summer too. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Haler. Next, we'd like to hear from Representative Brad Clippard. Here it goes.
Good morning, everyone. On November 19th, 1863, President Abraham Lincoln stood upon a stage, wasn't nearly as nice as this one, in Gettysburg, to memorialize the sacrifice that soldiers of the United States, well, not so united back then, soldiers of America had given their lives in defense of their beliefs and their values. And he used that stage, that platform, that speech to unite not only a community, but now over 100 years ago, a speech that still unites not only a community, but a nation. So I hope that this stage, this beautiful stage, could be used on many, many occasions today and in the future to unite not only this community, but hopefully we'll hear speeches from this stage, just like President Lincoln delivered, that will unite a nation and bring a great nation together. So today I'd like to thank the city of Richland for your hard work for making this happen. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being here today. God bless you. God bless your families. And may God always bless America.
Thank you, Representative Clippard. Next, we'd like to hear from your mayor, Bob Thompson.
Well, good morning. You know, this is a classic example of when you have a vision and you have people in the community that are willing to work hard, what the community can actually do. The city of Richland has staff members, but what we really do is we have a lot of great volunteers. The Parks Commission, the Arts Commission, both contributed a lot of hours to try to get the visioning right on this particular project. I think they've done frankly, it's a hell of a job. And what's most important for the citizens in Richland, as you get a chance to use this, remember the ultimate vision for the city of Richland is to incorporate the waterfront. This is just another link in that. There are some great plans being laid for the citizens of Richland to make Richland the place to live, the place to be active, and enjoy your life. All our council and our staff are all about quality of life for our citizens. Look around the city today. Look at the positive changes you see. And right now, this is the one shining example we can show you today. Anyway, we're going to have a great time today. Thank you all for showing up. Thanks.
Next, we'd like to hear from your city manager, Cindy Rentz.
Thanks, Joe. You know, I am so excited about this amenity in one of our parks. Like the mayor said, it's all about our waterfront. This includes our waterfront. We know we want to provide amenities for you to have activities after work, on weekends, and this is just one more example of that. The Tri-Cities has a branding, bigger, bolder, better. Well, today, Richland is bigger, it's bolder, it's brighter, and it's definitely going to be louder. So, fist pump for Richland. I do want to take a moment and recognize a couple of staff members. Joe Schiessl, our Parks and Public Facilities District Director, sorry, Joe. Phenomenal work ethic, had the forethought to bring his staff together and really move this thing forward. Also, Dave Bryant. Where are you, Dave? Dave, you the man. You are amazing. You're going to go out. This is your baby. This is your legacy. Thank you, sir, from the bottom of my heart. We could not have done this without HAPO, our community partner. This stage is what it is today because of all the volunteers and staff, but mainly because we had this great partnership. So thank you very much, HAPO. We love that you're here. This is not an ATM, it is a stage. So thank you very much.
Our next speaker is an important partner of ours, and you heard a few words about what that partnership means. And this is Steve Anderson, the president and CEO of HAPO. So Steve, come forward, please.
Thank you. Good morning. I just heard about the whole ATM thing just a few minutes ago. That's pretty amazing. HAPO, we're just absolutely delighted to be a part of this today. And I just one more time say, give a round of applause to Dave Bryant from the city. And I know the word I've heard several times is legacy. And at HAPO, we like to consider ourselves a legacy institution here in the city of Richland. And so we just couldn't be more pleased to be a part of this legacy. And we're so grateful for the opportunity. We look forward to many, many years of seeing events here. And we congratulate the city and the Parks Department, and especially Dave, for a wonderful job. Thank you very much.
Next speaker is Betsy Bloomfield, and she's on the board of the State Resource and Conservation Funding Board. And we like anything that has the word funding board in it, so Betsy, please come forward.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I really would like to thank all of you for inviting me to share your celebration today. So, as you heard, I'm here representing the Recreation and Conservation Funding Board, and it's a small governor-appointed board that gets to oversee a giant impact on Washington's legacy of the outdoors. So we've been around for 50 years, and in that 50 years of funding outdoor recreation and habitat conservation and working farms, we have, over that time, invested together as a state $1.3 billion, that's billion with a B, in over 6,000 projects across the state. And so one of the reasons our nationally acclaimed program of investing in outdoor recreation is so successful is that we know how to invest in the best projects, like this one. And I'm really, really, again, happy to be here celebrating your success, because we've done a lot of work over the years with the city of Richland. And I'm really not exaggerating. Since 1980, the city of Richland has been awarded 137 grants from us for a shared total of $18.5 million invested here in state parks and trails and wildlife habitat. And this level of successful investment really points to Richland as an incredible partner. And so we want to thank the City Council and all the great staff that you've heard about, the community, your community support, and the amazing support from your business partners here. And most importantly, we want to really, really thank your incredibly supportive legislators, without whom none of this would be happening. So all of these forces had the great vision and the determination and the grit and the expertise to make all this happen. I know from experience that your city staff put a huge amount of work into making all of this happen. Just doing one grant proposal from us takes, a really, really long time and a lot of sweat equity. So we recently did a study that revealed that outdoor recreation is delivering a staggering $21.6 billion a year into the state's economy. There are 200,000 jobs attached to this incredible economic juggernaut. 7,000 of those jobs tied to outdoor recreation are right here in Richland. And again, none of this would be happening without our great legislature, who has to, in their job, select among competing priorities to meet Washington's needs. And we're really, really grateful that they believe what we believe, that being able to invest in the outdoors makes our state a beautiful place, makes our homes a beautiful place, and unites us together in the outdoors. So thank you so much, City of Richland, for bringing this to fruition. Thanks.